Here's another example of finding an equation from a graph, and I'm going to purposely use the book's version of writing things because we've seen in the other video that it really does make things pretty quick. And so we have a choice. We want to represent this as a sine or a cosine. We really could do either, but the main thing is finding the anchor, and on this one it's a little tricky to figure out where the crossing anchors would be, either an up or a down. But the top anchor, which would be the anchor for cosine, looks like it's minus 0.1 comma 5. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use math mode, y equals a cosine k x minus b. And so we're going to concentrate on this being the anchor, and the phase shift is going to be minus 0.01. So amplitude, well, the absolute value of a is definitely going to be 5. That's the size of the thing. Okay. And if we're going to use this as the anchor, that's a top anchor, so we don't need to flip it upside down. And so we're just going to use a equals 5. No flip. Okay, we don't need a minus. The period, totally crucial. Let's see. The period is, period is from minus 0.1 to 0.4, so that's 0.5. or 1/2, and then so we just put that into the period equation. 1/2 equals 2 pi over, and their version is k, of course. I know, it's annoying with the letter switches, but you guys should be able to deal with that. And so k, just cross multiply, well, actually, yeah, cross multiply k equals 4 pi. Okay, so we got our a, we got our k. And then using the book's version, the phase shift is really going to be b. And that's the advantage of that, is writing it with this factored out. The phase shift exactly is b, and this has to be factored out, and this has to be a minus for this to work. And this is the one place where I really do recommend to do that. And it's just minus 0.1. Okay, or minus 1/10. Fractions are nicer. Okay, so now let's just write it. We got y equals 5 cosine 4 pi times x minus a minus 1/10. Okay, and so that's cosine of 4 pi times x plus 1/10. Now we might want to write it, for various reasons, we want to write it in the other style, so we might want to multiply out that 4 pi. So that's 4 pi x plus 4 pi over 10, or 2 pi over 5. Okay, and so these would both be perfectly legitimate. Remember, when you see this, this is not the number cosine 4 pi times the variable quantity, the variable expression x plus 1/10. There really is an implicit parenthesis there, and don't be afraid to put that there to unconfuse yourself. It's just common but sloppy style to not have that extra parenthesis. Okay, quick, huh?